Let's talk about it. Okay. This is just the day before. But like I'm wondering they so dude. This is their Discord. So earlier I was in their Discord and it was just all hell broke loose. They deleted like um every chat, well not voice chat. There was like over 100 people in voice chat. People were uh streaming hentai. Like that's it's fucking nuts. Oh Jesus. Okay, so this is the video of the this was their Discord. This is what I'm telling you. It was crazy. I was definitely wondering like maybe they were going to pull a No Man's Sky. No. They didn't. They did a rug pull. They released a game that was so shitty. So shitty. It's overwhelmingly negative. 20,000. And you can't buy it now. You know, they took that part off. I actually played 17.5 hours and got a refund. On this was completely false. Let's okay. Game is shutting down. By studio shut down 3 days after release. Omegalul. All positive review are bots by the devs. Don't buy and report the game for fraud. Today we announced the closure of Fantastic Studios. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. We invested all of our efforts, resources, and man hours into the development of the day before, which was our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue the work. Well, why don't you just get volunteers? It's important to know that we do not take any money from the public during the development of the day before. So where'd all the money go? There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years. Okay, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. Okay, well, what did you do with all the money when you first got the game? You couldn't have put in those paid people to release updates. It was that bad. And like if you had to pay back your investors, you could have paid back your investors and maybe got volunteers like you did. I mean, this game was built off of volunteers, right? Isn't that what you were saying a while back? We apologize we didn't meet any of your expectations. Yeah, wait. It should say any. Any. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. Yes, creating games is hard. I mean, when you're doing a big game like this, but when you release a game and then lie about everything the game is, well, you're stupid. We're grateful for everyone who supported us during the difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the 8 years. So 2015, they opened the studio. 2017, they released The Wild 8, which failed, and they abandoned. Released The Dead Dozen, abandoned. Radiant 1, abandoned. Prop Night, abandoned. Released the day before. Yep, and then you went, yeah. To answer those who ask for a refund, Mytona and are working with Steam to allow refunds for any player who chooses to request one, regardless of game time. Fantastic received $0 and will receive nothing from the day before sales. Fucking awesome. Yeah, I got a refund. That was published December 12th. So that was published. Wait. Okay, so This part was published because it's 1:20, about 1:30 in the morning. Okay, on the 12th, as I am talking, and that's when this was posted. A lot of people were worried because out over 2 hours of game time, you can't. You normally can't get a refund. So let's do this. There we go. Okay, so that was we craft fantastic journeys. Well, there's a lie. Great for to everyone who's during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over 8 years. So yeah, fantastic. Their website, I believe, is that. Yep, that's their website. Okay, so they did do a tweet. Mytona. I don't know what Mytona is. Okay, so Mytona is a global group of companies specializing in video game development and publishing. They love making games. So, um, the day before was developed by Fantastic and it was published by Mytona. So, and then Mytona is saying to all the day before players, as the investors of the day before, we would like to provide some updates on the current situation around the game. We are sorry for the fact that the game didn't meet the expectations of the majority of the players. Today, we will work with Steam to open up refunds for any players who choose to make a refund. We are in contact with Fantastic regarding the future of the game. Um, what is, I mean, can there be a future for this game though? IGN, IGN gave the day before a 1. It's unbearable. The day before, easily one of the worst games I've ever played, to the point where I'm afraid to continue running it on my PC. And if you don't manage to try it yourself, you can probably count yourself as one of the lucky ones. Product refunded. Early access, shoot, it's got great potential for the whole DayZ vibe with a modern twist. I mean, I do agree with that. Garbage. I also agree with that. Do you know that thing? What is it called? What is it? It's called the elephant's foot, I think, in Chernobyl, where it's like it's so toxic to be around. I feel like that is going to be what this turns into. So I don't think anybody's gonna touch it. I don't think anybody's gonna want to touch it. But I could, in some crazy world, to get this game, to buy everything, like to buy this game from Fantastic. And like there is potential in the game. There's potential in the idea, but I think the day before, like what I don't know. Maybe that's just me like being hopeful because I did like the idea. I did have high hopes for this game, and then it kind of that really sucked. What happened, and it's unfortunate for a lot of people. But um, I think if somebody could take this game, put some time and effort, maybe a big studio grabs it, makes it again, rebrand, does a like kind of like a Red Dead Redemption type deal where instead of Red Dead Revolver, now it's Red Dead Redemption, and that game was amazing. What if studio comes in and takes over, and then it becomes it becomes the day after, which makes sense. The day before doesn't really make sense, but I mean the day after. Oh, the day after, everybody got infected, or I don't know, some weird shit like that. The hell's the day before stand for anyway? Whatever. We should have known that. Being realistic, this game is completely done. There's absolutely zero way that this becomes the game that was advertised. Um, and I think I wonder if I don't know if oh man, dude. I mean, if I won the lottery, I'd probably buy it and then hire some people to, make this game what it was supposed to be, rebrand it, call it the day after. Um, just do something like that. Will that is that gonna happen? Absolutely fucking not. I think this is the elephant's foot of gaming, and I think this is gonna be a big um, like what does it mean for gaming in general? I want to say I think it's an awesome thing that this actually happened. It's kind of like a warning to studios instead of releasing half games and then a paid for DLC and microtransactions and all that. Like, as a consumer, I would rather wait longer for a finished, polished game. Um, the fact that they released it in early access, I think, was a cop out. Um, I think they should have spent more time on it. I think that they shouldn't have told anybody about anything until it was ready to actually happen. But um, this game is trash, man. There's really not much to say besides, uh, man, I it sucks. I got a refund with 17.5 hours, dude. This game, I tried, man. I really did. I tried to give this game something. I was thinking, well, it's early access, and I just I think studios need to do better. A lot of poor choices were made. In a dream world, somebody takes this over and makes this a really good game. But in reality, everybody got scammed, and yeah, sucks to suck, I guess.